The difference is Robert Refund is getting a refund and Angela Adjustment is getting her money up front. And it's a pretty simple sheet, but I want to make sure you get it that scenario 1 and 2 is, a 10-year plan. 3 and 4 is the 15-year plan, and 5 and 6 is the 30-year plan. Do you see how the longer your money compounds, the more money you make? And it kind of makes you go, why would a person want a refund? You would be surprised. I think people underestimate the power of conditioning, right? Never underestimate the power of conditioning. When people are conditioned that, and they've heard horror stories, they confuse tax deferment with tax evasion. I hope y'all know that. That's the real answer. People confuse tax deferment with tax evasion. Let me give you guys an example, because you need to know this. Everybody knows I've had problems with the IRS my whole adult life, right? Because of mistakes I made in my 20s. I cleared it all up. But I want you to know this. Tax, every year, one of my biggest tax deferments, and yours will be too, is my contribution to my IRA, right? So I want y'all to get this. All y'all, you're making 1099 money, guys. The 1099, the Schedule C is where your taxes are filed on Form Schedule C, is the most audited form. I'm gonna say this until I'm blue in the face. The Schedule C, the form that you guys have as home-based business owners, is the most audited. You gotta know this. So what you're gonna have to do is get with your CPA and ask them what are the best tax deferments. One of them is your retirement account. You gotta know how the government thinks. The government gives you tax breaks anytime they want you to do something. Y'all always hear me say that. If the government ever gives you a tax break, that's their way of saying, wink, 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 wink. We want you to do something. We want you to get married. We want you to have children. We want you to go green. We want you to do, that's why you get tax breaks. We want you to own a home. The interest on your home every year is tax deductible. They want you to be a homeowner because home ownership is what drives a $1 trillion economy we have. Roofs, sheetrock, floors, cabinets, furniture, concrete, bricks. You guys have no idea how big it is that everybody, the American dream is to own a home. That's why they push that on you. What's my point? My point is they want you also to retire with a little nest egg so you won't have to depend on them. That's why they give your IRA contribution a tax deduction. So every year I maximize the contribution I can give my IRA. That's called a tax deferment. I'm pushing the taxes down. Now I get to subtract the IRA contribution from my taxable income. So if I put $20,000 in my IRA, then that's $20,000 I'm not paying taxes on. I shifted the money to my IRA.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Okay? Now, that's called tax deferment. That means I'll pay taxes on it if I pull it to what?
Too soon.
Too soon. You see what I'm saying? So what you're doing is you find that as many ways as possible to give away money to yourself that the government legally allows you to do so you can defer the taxes.
Okay.
Juana, Christy, Charles, Judy, Chuck, Richard, Anthony, Sean, all y'all districts, you have to set up an IRA now so that you can go ahead and start shooting $1,000 a month over there. It's still your money. It just went to another account. You see what I'm saying? People that you talk to think that's tax evasion. See that they're like, y'all ever heard this? I don't mess with them forms. Don't mess with that form. That's people that Jimmy, that's people that heard about Lauryn Hill and Wesley Snipes. They always pull the biggest names out the world, right? And Willie Nelson. Man, they got them on tax evasion. No, guys, tax evasion is you told the government you made 10 million and they found out you lied about 5 million. You made 15 million. You lied. You're not trying to show them the money you made. That's tax evasion. You can't do that, y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me tell you something. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Let me tell you why we can't do tax evasion. Because Making Wealth Real sends the copy of your what? 1099.
99, yeah.
And let me just say this, and don't take this wrong way. A lot of people that talk up all that mess, they ain't making enough money to do no tax evasion. You ain't Wesley Snipes. What you evading? $80? You know what I'm saying? Like, besides, they're not coming after you for $2,000. I mean, what?
Right.
People just ain't never really made no real money. So in their mind, they think tax evasion is if I make 60,000 and I stash 15 in my IRA. No, sir, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put 15 away for the future, and the government goes, thank you. That way we have citizens, as they get older, they can still somewhat take care of themselves. That's not tax evasion, y'all. The reason most people never understand this one form, asset versus refund, they've been taught that if you get your money up front, you're going to owe on the back end. No, you won't owe on the back end if you can justify why you're getting your money what?
Up front.
Up front. You see the difference?